Hello, good afternoon on a July 20th, 2025 on a Sunday afternoon on a beautiful summer late afternoon day, probably 85 degrees, somewhere in there. Beautiful day to be out riding the bike. But what I wanted to talk about today, just getting off the WR 250, and we're here in the Sage Creek area off of County Road 37, south of Hayden a ways. I have got myself a new Airy helmet for this year. I retired the Bell. It was just getting to the point I couldn't wear it anymore. I took the liner out to wash it and washed it good and put the liner in. It just didn't really seem to fit my head again very well. So I thought, well, after years with that helmet, I'm due for a new one. And also I have upgraded my B-logging, and I'm now using the DJI Action Osmo 5 camera, just set up here on the helmet, with a wireless DJI mini mic. Now what I went ahead and did, I bought the Action setup for the DJI Osmo, and I've got tons of GoPro accessories to set up the helmet the way I want it. So if you see here on the camera, I've got it adjusted just the way I like it, so I can actually adjust my camera when I'm going down the road. And the nice thing about the DJI Osmo is you can really quickly change your audio adjustments for your wireless mic. So what I found today, this has been a test, and I'm going to show you out riding the bike the different decibel levels. And I'm running, for this particular helmet and this mic, I am at a -8 gain for my audio, and it just sounds beautiful. So now I don't have any more of that crackling. I don't have any wires set up going to the GoPro Hero 7. No more cables. Just a little microphone tucked into my helmet there. I don't know if you can see it, but it's clamped in there. It's running wireless. It's got its own little battery. And I have 2 of those microphones. So when you buy the mini mic, just buy the whole gizmo. Get the 3 batteries with the camera. Get the 2 microphones set up, the DJI microphone. You get 2 of those, and you also get an accessory to use with your other cameras. So if you want to run your mini microphones on your DSLR or mirrorless camera, you can just plug in that accessory to your microphone output on your camera, and away you go. You're set to go. So you can use the DJI mini mic with the Action camera itself, or on your DSLR camera. It doesn't matter. So for me, when I'm out on a ride, it's just less batteries to carry and less microphones, even though I've got another setup that I use for talking head setups on my Canon R6. I'll use it quite a bit. Just to say I need to use the darn thing. I bought the wireless mic setup a while back, and they're just nice to have. But anyway, these little DJI mini mics do work. So that was the video I wanted to put out this summer, and I've been out buzzing around here in the Sage Creek Valley and rode on out quite a ways out south just to test out the audio. So anyways, go ahead and check out the video, and perhaps I'll make another video or 2 this summer. I don't know. We'll see where I'm at. If I get out on a ride, you're going to hear the Osmo Action 5 with the DJI mini mics most of the time. So it's nice, once you got your microphone set up in your helmet, you can really yak away and not worry about buzzing sounds, crackling, or what I used to have a lot on the GoPros. I had no audio at all. I'd be talking for nothing. And on the videos previously, I'd have to do what you call voiceover to have voice audio for the videos so you guys know what's going on. So anyways, guys, we'll see you down the road. Well, let's see how the little camera works out on the audio. Just pulling out of the residence here. I got the GPS fired up. And right now I'm running my Osmo remote microphone with a -12 gain, and the speakers on the side of the helmet inside. So it's the first time I've had this camera on the motorcycle. I used it out camping a few times, and it's really a nice setup. I've got the whole DJI Action 5 kit. It comes with the camera, the DJI mini microphones, 2 of those, along with some, I don't know, I call them wet kitties, or for windbreaking. Wet kitty, I guess, I don't know. And away I go, out of Hayden here. So hopefully, I'm just putting along here about 30 miles an hour. I don't know what the wind noise is going to be with the microphone. Like another house is up for sale near the house I live in. I haven't been on YouTube for quite a while. I've been doing other things. I really haven't had any motorcycle content to give you guys, so what's the point of making the videos? I've been out, well, working on photography, working in the photo lab, working with raw photography, digital, you know, DSLR, mirrorless cameras, that type of thing, and shooting real estate photography, those type of things. I just haven't been on YouTube at all. But now, and also later in the summer, I've been doing quite a bit of work on the house, doing improvements. So if we do decide to sell the place and move, the house will be ready to go. So that's where I've been. Okay. This is audio, like I say, gain of -12. We're on County Road 37, riding south. We're just going past the gun range. People out shooting away. Good old Colorado really screwed up firearms and hunting and shooting out here. The laws are so terrible and pathetic, it sucks. Buying ammunition, sporting arms, 6.5% sin tax on that. And I'm not lying about it. You can check it out in Colorado. It is there. And a 3-day waiting period for purchasing a firearm. And you got to be 21 even to buy a shotgun or a 30-30 Winchester high-powered rifle. Don't matter. If you're 18, you're out of luck. 19, Colorado. And honestly, I packed away my stuff. I don't plan on shooting again until I leave this state. It is not at all gun friendly. So that's -12 on the mic. Let's go ahead and come up here and we'll readjust, and let's go to like -8 and see how it is. Okay, we're now running a -8 gain with the Action 5 camera. And I've got the little DJI mini mic. It's clipped kind of where my eyeglass goes with my ear on the left side. And that seems to be the best place for it. But I found if I clip it anywhere else, it either hurts my head or I can't put my eyeglasses on when I'm putting on the helmet. So I think I found the exact right spot. You just gotta hunt around when you're clamping the little microphone in your helmet to find the right place. It might take you up to 10 different positions, you know, to find the right place. But I've got it now. It's working great. Well, anyways, I'm riding through an area called Sage Creek. And we just passed the little state wildlife trust land just a bit ago. But yeah, I'm going to miss this area. It's just a few miles south of my house, and I'm already up in the Aspens, and probably around 8,000 feet, something like that. But, you know, just to take off and go for a little ride. You know, 10 minutes, I'm in the forest, you know, in the trees, just right away, riding up through the hills. But this area gets pretty cold in the winter. It's outright freaking cold in the winter. And that's why the wife and I are kind of burnt out and looking to move to warmer climate where it's a little bit easier on a person in the winter than this place. It's just outright frozen cold. Plenty of
snowshoeing and cross-country skiing and all that stuff. But for me, I don't have that much to do in the winter. So that's our final test with -8. Okay, I was able to actually adjust the Action 5 camera on my helmet without taking it off. As far as the gain on the mini mic, it's easy to access the control panel with your finger. So now we are running at a -6 gain, and I can see I'm hitting some red on my microphone. That means I'm probably a little hot. Actually, the nice thing about the Action 5, you can actually see your modulation on the camera as you're talking. So I'm running a little hot. I can see it going up in the red. So number 6 is not going to work. So we'll pull over up here and actually listen to the audio and see how it sounds. Get some shade. Yeah, I'm out here on County Road 37 still, and I've switched the mic gain back to -8. See how that's going to work out. Haven't rode out here at all, just out exploring. Yeah. Okay, I'm riding out here on County Road 37B. We were on 37 just a bit ago, and it takes you out to what you call 20-mile road, which is a paved county road from Hayden to Oak Creek. So this 37B, I'm not quite sure where it goes, but we're out doing a little exploring today. And now that I've got my audio just right, actually this is the first time I've had my audio just right since I've been motorcycle vlogging. The GoPros were absolutely a nightmare. Now I'm on -8. I've got my DJ mini mic tucked into my Aries helmet, which I just got this year. I retired the Bell helmet finally. It just got uncomfortable to wear. So maybe another subject to talk about. Probably gets on a lot of people's mind when you watch a motorcycle video is how dangerous motorcycle riding is. And you know, I've had a lot of stories. People tell me there's just too many people out on the road and it's dangerous and all that, but I'm more on the opinion that honestly, when your number's up and it's time for you to go on to another world, it doesn't matter what you're doing. You could be on the motorcycle and ride for 30 years and not have a problem, and all of a sudden you get in a car accident, or you jump on an airline like India Air 171 and the pilot takes you out on a suicide mission and you die that way. I just happen to think that regardless, life is at risk, period. No matter what you're doing, you're at risk. And if you stay home and do nothing, chances are you're going to die of a heart disease, cancer, a slow death, which I just watched a fella do. He was in a nursing home for a couple months and he died of slow death, heart failure. So I suppose, I guess what I'm saying, I just assume have a quick death on the bike or on the airplane, if you're flying that, or what have you. It doesn't matter. So what I'm trying to say, life is a risk in itself, and the good Lord's going to take you when it's time. Whether you're on the bike, you're on your bicycle, you're on your horse, you're hiking, it's struck by lightning, it just doesn't matter. That's really where it's at. So if you ride defensively on the bike, take precautions, I think you're in pretty good shape. At least that's how I feel about it. And I've been riding bikes for quite a while. Knock on wood, I haven't had any issues. But I also ride very defensively on the motorcycle. as if I was flying the Cessna 172, same thing. You gotta fly defensively and know what you're doing. If you take your airplane up in the air, you better check all your equipment before you go. A lot of pilots crash from their own negligence. You know, people don't tell you that on TV, but a lot of that, their own negligence of not knowing how to fly the aircraft. And it's the same thing with the airplane or the motorcycle. You don't know how to ride the bike, well, chances are you're not going to do too well. You know, the odds aren't in your favor. You know, I have a friend of mine lives out here from work somewheres. I'm just not quite sure where. I might have just passed the place, I don't know. So anyway, nice ride today. And perhaps if you want to comment on dangerous motorcycle riding, you can, but that's my own 2 cents. You can ride your bike and have fun, or you can stay at home and do nothing. Sooner or later, something's going to get you, right? Same thing as driving your car. Might be your fault or somebody else's fault, but you can be in an accident. A lot of things just happen sudden, you know, you just don't know. Just sudden accidents. Yeah, I'm just taking a little detour home. Kind of wrap around the Yampa Valley Airport. Kind of head in that direction, and we'll jump on the highway. Test out our audio, revving down the road just as quick as we can and see how it sounds. But right now we're still on gravel, just enjoying the open fields. So what do you think, guys? Audio good? I like it. I think it's going to be great when I get this on the computer. 51C. Another road for you. Take. Gonna be seeing the runway here in just a minute. Kind of dead. I don't see any jet airliners. No United or Southwest there today. Nice runway though. 10,000 footer, 10,000 feet. That's good for landing big jets. A lot of these runways and these little airports have 5,000 feet. Grasshoppers are hitting my legs from the wheat field here. So anyway, we're doing audio on the pavement right now. And pretty quick, we'll be on Highway 40 for just a short. That airport back there, they fly 737s. During ski season, they'll fly some 757s in there as well. And as far as the Airbus, I don't know, A319s, 320s. The other brand airplane, I can't recall what it is, they fly those too, the little smaller, like 737s. Well, I'm just carrying on some conversation just to get the audio, or you guys can hear the video, and see what you think of the Action 5 DJI Osmo and the mini mic. So I'm just running my mouth. Now we're going to run 6 gears on this thing and see what the wind is with the microphone, the helmet. Rock and roll. So now we're building up some speed, 51. To get up to 55, I got wind coming into the helmet here. So here's the ultimate test of the mini mic and a gain of -8 and a very noisy motorcycle at 60 miles an hour. So that's the last test. We're getting into town, we've got to slow down and get some gas and all are good. Well guys, thanks for riding along with me, and we'll see you on the next video. I'm sure there's another Jim Payne ADV video to come. Anyways, there you have it. I'm Jim. See you next time.